أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once again, this is me Wasim Dilzak with another video, and this is part 2 of the second syllable stressed words. So let's begin. Now first I'll mispronounce all these words deliberately, then I'll tell you their correct pronunciations. So let's begin. The first one is already. Second one, components. Museum. Specific. Opponent. Success. Courageous. Career. Beginning. Sufficient. Idea. And the last one is determine. But this is not the way these words should be pronounced. Now, the correct way of saying these words is, as I told you, that they're called second syllable stressed words. So which means that we have to stress the second syllables of these words. So let's go. The first one is already. It should be already. The ready is the second syllable of this word, so it has to be stressed. Thus the word is already. Already means pehle se, the mahkina. You can say, I've watched this movie already. Okay? He went there already. Already means pehle se. Oh, I've been there already, right? The next one is components. It's not component, it should be components. Components means ajza. Okay? Components is a part of something, right? Like you can say this airplane has 4 main components. Components, not components. The next word is museum. It shouldn't be museum, it should be museum. Museum. Z should be stressed. And museum means ajaib ghar, the place where ancient and antique and old things are kept. So in a sentence you can say, yesterday we visited the museum in Swat, right? Or you can say, she's coming to the museum. Oh, I like this museum. This is a very old museum. Not museum, it should be museum. The next one is specific. C should be stressed, not specific. It should be specific. Specific means khas, okay? You can say, you didn't give a specific answer. Specific. The next word is opponent. Don't say opponent, it is opponent. Opponent means dushman, harif. Okay? You can say, he is my opponent, or he beat his opponent. I have no rivals, I have no opponents. Opponent. You should have friends instead of opponents. The next one is success. Don't say success. All of my students say success, but it is success. The second syllable is ses, so it should be stressed. It is success. Now success means kamyabi. It's a noun, right? You can say after his success, he went to America. She's a success. He got success in his job. Success. Not success. The next one is courageous. It is an adjective. Now I know that the noun form of this word is courage. In courage, we stress the first syllable. But in the adjective form, we stress the second syllable, which is re. Courageous. Courage means bravery, bahaduri. And courageous means brave, bahadur. You can say, she's a courageous woman. She never complains about anything. Okay? This is a courageous act. Courageous, not courageous. The next word is career. Don't say as career. All the people say career. My career is bad. He ruined my career. But it is not career. It is career. I'm aware that there is a word in the English language that's called career. But that word comes from the verb to carry, which means lejana, right? Carry means lejana. And if you make a noun out of this word, it becomes career, which means le jane wala. But career means occupation, profession, or pesha. You can say, he began his career as a teacher. You picked the wrong career. You destroyed my career, not career. The next one is, what is it? Beginning. Don't say beginning. 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 G should be stressed. Beginning means agaz. You can say, I told you something at the beginning of the video. He left his job at the beginning of February. Beginning. Right? The next word is, it is sufficient. Don't say sufficient. It is sufficient. Sufficient means kafi, pura. Okay. He did not give sufficient information. Sufficient information. And the opposite of the word sufficient is insufficient. I hope you've heard this before. Like they say, you have insufficient balance. Please recharge. Sufficient. Insufficient. But don't you ever say sufficient. What about the second last one? It is idea. Don't say idea, it should be idea. The D should be stressed. It is the second syllable. Idea means a thought and khayal or a soch, right? You can say, this is a very great idea. It's a very beautiful idea. I gave him my ideas. Idea, not idea. Last but not the least, it should be determined, not determine. Okay, there's nothing mine. Determine. Determine means tahayyun karna, or it means to find out, malum karna. So you can say your attitude determines your future. Or you can say they couldn't determine the cause of his death. वो उसके मौत की वजह मालूम नहीं कर पाए. They couldn't determine the cause of his death. Cause means wajah. So that's it, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.